The following stream contains mature content and subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everyone, and for the last time, I am Judy Von Esch, and this is Chicago Hidden City. This is our Chronicle finale, and I'm going to have Maddox introduce the cast.
And what's funny is I've actually been waiting for that.
Nice.
I know you have.
Well, first we of course have in the corner directly above and caddy corner is Spot the Underkinger. I mean Spotter the Underking, played by
Both are acceptable.
Antera. Directly above me, we have Dr. Taylor Hammond, Bahari Extraordinaire, played by Mama McStabber. To the other corner is Dr. Magnus Sanchez, played by John Levi R. He is the only actual practicing medical doctor still in the car at this point. Next to me is, of course, the ever lovable Toreador Bastion, who does not have a driving problem. He was brain controlled. Played by Kai or Glaciate. And then I am Maddox, also playing Dr. Theodore Smith. And I don't think I have to introduce the guest because that still seems like something they should do, shouldn't it?
It's up to you. You're introducing everyone.
Very well. Then we also have, of course, the Ravnos Archon reprising his role as Theo's sire, Seamus O'Cleary. Storyteller of Junie Von Esch, by the way. Get to introduce yourself twice.
I'm done with it. Hey, you don't know who I am. I'm so sorry. Guess what? You're finding out now. We're going to start off with actually Bastion. Where are we finding you tonight?
Well, for this particular meeting, Bastion invited this other person not to Chicago, per se. He went to Gary. He went to a very decrepit and abandoned mansion that is now vacant. Like, no one's going to look there. But it bears the blood of this line. It is the mansion of the prince, the late Prince of Gary. And Bastion is spending most of his time there, kind of putting a few plants around, a few statues. Not his thing, but he knows that he has to be a little mindful of the person that he's going to talk to.
That person slowly comes walking and looking around. She's, I believe, standing at about, really don't know her height. Let's say, we're going to go with the general 5'4"-ish, the black hair that's cropped and green eyes. She's Greek. But she slowly comes into frame, looking around. Her outfit looks at least decent. She's got a nice tunic on, as well as having um trousers, nice shoes, but she's more of an artist, so she's not really focused on what she's wearing. She's focusing on everything else that's around her. And she's looking around and she smiles, going, Bastion, this is nice. What are uh, what are we doing here? What kind of painting are we painting? What kind of picture are we painting today?
Bastion will look at her. Eletria, it's a pleasure to see you again. And now in better circumstances.
What is that, my old friend?
Well, things are moving a lot. Please sit. And he points to a chair for her. Well, I've been traveling a lot, and I believe that I actually have a plan. Finally,
Are we talking the plan?
yes. You know, it will sound like obvious for you because you've lived how long again? 2,000 years or something?
Enough.
But I passed through the whole ordeals of dealing with that woman. She scrambled the eggs of my mind, turned me into her little servant. I broke free, finally, thanks to some help. And her influence has been ever so ingrained in this city. Not here, you know, the city we won't talk to or go by there because she might detect your presence.
Bastion, I understand, and I do appreciate this. But what is it? You seem to be tippy-toeing over something you are really trying to get to out.
Well, my main idea was to chip away as much as I could.
Mhm.
Started with Brett, and now he's hanging around with the Bahari, that city. And you know that Sherry has no fingers in there.
I know she has no fingers, but it is good. He will actually get a better connection with people that matter.
Yes. We also, as of, I don't know, last week, we held a little ceremony of cleansing, of cleaning, of wake up calling Annabelle.
Oh, I heard about that one. Oh, yeah, I heard that it was very, shall I say, splish splash.
Yes, she was dunked in a bucket of water. Gigantic.
I heard that your Bruja friend started.
She did that with everyone of the high status in the Camarilla of the city. Kind of like she did it with one, and the others kind of didn't want to be upstaged. She played a little in their egos, one thing fed to another. Everyone was drenched by the end.
Can you bring her down to Indianapolis for a little dunk?
I can ask.
I would
I can
appreciate
ask.
it.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, if what is good for Chicago, maybe sometimes good for Indianapolis. No one knows.
Yeah. Well,
I'd appreciate. I'd love to see her there.
my main idea with that was to bring Annabelle out of her senses and out of her grasp.
It
Didn't
work.
quite work 100%,
Ah,
but she is cracking.
cracking is good because that's how you break a mold.
What I need is some assurances.
What do you need?
Well, I do have a way to take her out. I do have a place that I can put her there. I'm not sure if she is a good enough figure to be hiding there. She might be drawing attention, and that will draw
You mean to bring her
Portia.
home? You mean to bring her in?
With you,
Hmm?
she would have no such problem because you can keep her in line.
Yeah. She is such a little girl that needs to be gently brought into adulthood that she never understood or existed.
Well, I kind of broke a little of her illusion of understanding things. I took a lot of heap trash by her standards, put them all in Paris, organized a few events here, scandals there. They solved everything. Everyone loves them because the clan is so vapid and vain. So I don't know how she couldn't do that. But
Easy. She didn't want to try.
and
If it's not put together on a silver platter, why bother?
that's true. That's true. At least for her. But I honestly think that she might be good with you. She might be free, and that will be the biggest blow Portia will receive because after Annabelle, she has basically no one of worth there.
I see. You are pruning all of the good blossoms and blooms around the weed.
She might leave. She might try to stay, but be irrelevant.
She has to be relevant to be anything. And being anyone knows her as Portia and not who she really is.
Yeah. Well, I don't come to you asking things empty handed. I brought you
Ooh.
3 gifts.
Love gifts, but wait. We have heard so much about these ugly mugs. Please tell me you did not bring mugs.
No, I did not bring mugs. I have some modicum of respect to you.
Look, I know that you're a good man, but it's sometimes the decision is a little bit wonky, and I want to make sure you were good.
Don't worry, don't worry. The mugs will be sent by FedEx to your address. What I bring to you to bring
What?
you as a gift, he actually moves to the side and takes out a little pot with a flower that's surprisingly blooming, beautiful, red. This was a gift from me, but I never quite found the use for it. But I realized that perhaps the use is to give away.
What
And
is it?
he puts the flower in front of her. If you touch it with your mind's eye, read its story, you might learn a thing or two from your sire. That
Ooh.
was a flower of her resting bed.
From where she was a little taking the nap.
Exactly.
Okay. I will
I'm not.
definitely take my time with that.
I don't know if it has her Vita in it, but it has a deep connection with her, and she utilized, to my understanding, some type of blood magic to do it. So it might be useful.
Distracts. Okay. I take this thing too slowly.
Mm-hmm. My second gift, and he actually takes out a huge mattress that's covering a statue that was in the corner. He uncovers it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful rendition of a woman. And Electra might recognize that because that's herself. But when she was alive, in a scene in which she was taking figs out in the coast of Atenas back in the day.
She'll look at it for a moment. She'll slowly kind of. How
That
do you do
one
this?
with the gift that you teach me.
And you did it for me.
Yes,
permission to just launch into a hug for a moment.
Come on here.
She will launch into a hug.
Bastion will hug her. It's something that you teach me, but so I needed to give you in return. It
This
has
is
been mighty useful.
this is very, very good. I haven't seen that look in over 2,000 years. Well, close to 2,000. You know, numbers never mattered.
Well, the third gift I have, it's not material.
Oh.
Do you know the Legend of the Lake?
Here, I thought you were going to ask me if I knew the Muffin Man. I have heard a little bit of the Legend of the Lake. I do not know all of it. A little.
Would you like to know the history by the perspective of the legend? I came into contact with one of the things that lives in the lake. And I read its history.
May I sit on that idea for only a little bit?
Of course.
That
There's-
seems like a lot of information.
Yes. I even used a few thousands of years of that information to scramble the brains of one of the satellites that was disturbing the city.
So that is what I hear from all of the people over in Egypt.
Mm-hmm. Did they ever figure out?
Oh my, that is that. Oh,
Well, I'm no Malkavian, but I think that's a very good scrambling.
it is. That was from what I heard from the screaming and the people not knowing what to do, and then the frenzy. A lot of frenzy, as I heard.
Yes. Well, I wasn't planning to because it sounds a little dangerous, but if you want, I can teach you a little statue that puts people into frenzy.
Ooh, ooh.
Including the artist, so be careful.
Let us sit on that one. We have many things to do down in Indianapolis. First, we do the Bruja Bash, because this is what I'm calling it now. And I
Bruja
think that would
Bash.
be Bruja Bash.
Perfect.
Because it's going to make a splash.
Oh,
We're
right.
making it rhyme.
Yes.
Because if you're not making it catchy, no one comes.
Yes, the Kinderslushy.
Exactly.
It's fine. No
I'm
problem.
here with this. And the knowledge and the sculpture of making people friends. We will put it on the shelf for the moment, but we will revisit it.
Well, I'm not planning on sticking around much. After this dealing with you and Annabelle vacating the city, there aren't many brood of horror there except for myself. And that might be a little targeting, and so I plan to skedaddle.
Bastion, we live forever.
Yeah.
I plan on being here for a while. How about this? We meet up in 100 years. And you teach me.
Sure, perfect. It will
It gives
be
you some time to do your thing, and it gives me time to ponder.
okay. Could you gently summon me then? I don't know if I might be in the United States or Japan or Australia. You know how I am. Kind of like the wind.
You have been like the wind since you were born.
Yes.
How has this changed?
Oh, it hasn't.
I'm surprised you've been in Chicago for as long as you have.
Been solving problems, but I'm not living empty-handed.
This is good because makes you wiser.
Yeah. I have a psychotic ex Second Inquisition member as a child.
Why don't you lead them with that next time?
Would that be any help?
You would have given me a bit more of an ability to question before I asked for other things, but yes, okay.
That's not a
Wait,
good negotiation on my part then.
wait. What did her name start with?
With a C.
Oh, good. You've learned. You've changed. I'm happy about this.
Why does everyone focus on so stupid little things around me?
Because you made it so
It's-
minute, but yet part of your charm and natural calling.
Those are detail. Yes, detail-oriented clan. I fucking hate it, Toreador. If I ever meet a Raquel myself, I'm gonna slap that bitch.
Look, we are detailed in certain things that make us us. Making children underneath M names was you. You broke the cycle. I'm happy for you.
Do we have a deal?
We've always hit the deal. I just wanted to listen to everything else you had to say.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Thank you, Latria. I'm all in, and I suppose a lot of people are in the plan of revenge against a big woman. Does
She
she
was
realize
little,
that Portia
actually.
means pigs?
What?
Does she realize that her name means pig?
No. But then again, does she realize that Porsche means a car that is not even expensive anymore unless you're going for, a meep kind of car?
Some people need to rest.
And
A
she
couple-
did. Unfortunately, she didn't keep resting to recharge the brain cells.
Well, Elytra, Bashan gets up. This place is yours if you want to keep it.
May I just gut it and rebuild it?
Of course, it's not my land.
Okay, good.
Do with it as you
But-
please.
I'm going to definitely keep the statue. I love this. This is very, very good work. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Now,
Bashan,
I
will
see you in
that-
100 years, yes?
it's a date.
Ooh, I have a date with you now. Look at me
Yes.
living in high society.
Yes, don't you feel like a frivolous, high society person? I don't know the terms. I don't live there.
I don't know. I have too much of a rounded ass to care about any of that.
And with that, I take my leave. Thank you. And Bashan will start to leave.
And as Bastion leaves, we're gonna go back into Chicago. Spotter, what are we doing?
Oh, it's about
And who
time.
are with you?
Who's with me?
Yeah, who's with you?
Well, let me see. He's at his bar. There's a very private Bruja meeting going on, which he is not going anywhere near.
Valid. That is very valid, my friend.
Private meeting
so
right
Taylor's
at the
in
bar.
like a corner booth somewhere with Mark and fucking Genghis.
We'll
And
get to
they're having
that
a very
shortly.
quiet Bruja conversation, and he
Mhm.
is leaving it alone.
Mhm.
So
She takes
he-
them out in public so they don't lose their fucking shit. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
This is how we solve gentleman problems. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm. But he's actually at the bar. He has a new bartender. Her name's Molly. She is or he's been told she's a boggin, and she does everything. And just wind her up and let her go, and everything's done. But she's great, and so Spotter has time to talk to people, and he's talking to Questions. He invited Questions over because he wanted to show her the D&D room.
Magnus is with you too.
Is he? Yep.
Mhm.
I'm sure Magnus
Yeah.
is trying to figure out what Taylor's doing, but he's probably was well enough to leave it alone. But yeah, he brings both of them
Taylor's
back.
business is Taylor's business, and Magnus does not deal with that. If Taylor wants Magnus involved in Taylor's business, she'll tell him.
Absolutely.
Mhm, mhm. Yep. So he brings both of them back. It's not a huge hallway back there. There's like probably a room, a door for a storeroom, and then on the opposite wall there's another door, and he opens it, and it's essentially it kind of looks like a old tavern, like it's something you might read about in a book. It's wood, a lot of wood, wood chairs, big wood table. And at one end, um, there's a bigger chair for the DM. And he's kind of describing this as he walks them around. Um, and then he shows the coolest thing because he was talking out loud about this to Molly. And then he turned around, and when he turned back, the cool thing that he had thought up was done, um, which was he pushes like a little he reaches under the table, and essentially what happens at that end of the table is a DM screen pops up out of the wood. So she now doesn't need to bring one; she has one that's built into the table. So I figured should have a place to get loud and get some XP together.
Shit, this means I've now got to up my game on this for XP, huh?
You do what you
More
need
than the
to.
standard 8?
You're the DM. You know, do what you tried to do.
I mean, fair, but you're just wanting to get more XP.
I didn't do this to get XP. I totally did. Don't listen to
Yeah, you did. Upping and you want 16. Damn. You're gonna be trying to be a smooth baller on this now, aren't you? Fuck.
Look, we're trying to get to level 2 before the end of the century.
Oh, come on. I'm at least trying to make sure that you live to the end of the decade, man.
I mean, you did pick second edition. No one picked second edition.
You picked. I offered you 5e.
I didn't even know D&D existed until you brought it up.
That was because of fault of your own, my friend.
I
What?
picked second edition.
You think the spot man hangs out with nerds all day?
Oh, I'm sorry. You said what now? The spot man?
Yeah. That's what everyone calls me.
Stop making fetch happen, Gretchen. Seriously, it's not ever going to happen. Next, you're going to tell me is to remember October 3rd, and you won't know why, either because of Mean Girls or Full Metal Alchemist. Pick up your mind, Gretchen. Jesus.
That'll never happen.
I mean, at least he's not, trying to put another date we have to remember in September.
I mean, I always remember November 5th, but I mean, that's another reason altogether. So, I mean, come on, let's just throw out some dates, man. Come on, you're older than Sin. Come on, throw them out. Let's go.
I don't think I'm older than Sin.
Yeah, you're older than my kid, my cousin, Sydney.
Oh, Sid. So it's good, right?
I like it. I like it. I don't know all the tech yet, but I will definitely be diving into the tech modules. I like it.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. I just want
my brother on the RP table. You're telling me you want nothing for all this?
I just want you to know, and your friends, your tribe, to know they have a place here.
Okay. Are we gently exchanging information when we find it? Or when it...
We can.
Here it is. She kind of nudges... She trying to nudges Magnus. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Well, as I'm sure you know already from talking to other people, including Magnus, certain individuals, a group of individuals, is making their way back to the city.
I may or may not have heard such information.
So we got to be a little more careful. And it might be more beneficial to have places we can meet rather than out in the open.
So me happening to run a D&D game in the back of an old speakeasy that used to be owned by one of your, I wouldn't say arch nemesis, but one of your nemesis, that now may or may not be able to be negotiated with information with not just me, but your people as well as I'm sure, because she points to the Boggin, who she's not looking at, because the Boggin is like moving and doing their own thing, may or may not be able to turn around and, just pass things along. Mm.
Seems like a weird coincidence.
Yeah, so are Shrinky Dinks. Just when you want something big, it always turns out small.
Mhm.
Much like my dates, but I don't understand. I think it's the whiskey. Seriously, this is where we're going. You want all this, right? You good? Question: Can we brawl?
We can work in an area. I don't think that there's some space underneath.
Go on, keep talking.
Well, there's caves under there.
Wait a minute. Question.
Hmm.
No, that's me.
Mhm.
Is Bastion around here anymore? Is Bastion around here for the moment, or is he kind of gone for a moment?
He's not in the immediate vicinity.
Okay, good. Because then I'm going to have to talk to you directly, Under
Mhm.
King. Are
Mhm.
you throwing down that I can have information here and throw it into games, as in nobody will know, but at the same time you'll pick it up?
If that's how you want to do it.
Okay. I've heard every time we have the Under King, Bastion and magically, approaches and goes, "No, no, no! You have to talk to me. That's him." And then you just smile and nod and go, "Uh-huh."
Hmm. It'll be good. You guys can come in, have a drink, grab a bite.
Late,
Hmm?
late.
Bite, a bite.
Oh, ooh, wait, bite?
Yeah, her cousins or his cousins upstairs.
Oh, I thought just the bartend upstairs too.
After the end, they got a satellite
Oh,
location open.
fucking A, man.
Hmm.
Oh, that's gonna be dangerous, especially if I tell the other like high. Oh, mm. This is gonna be fun, but at the same
Yes.
time, gird your loins. Because if I tell there's some that may or may not overlook you're running this place just for top food, at the same time trying to make sure that other people find other things.
Okay.
And I'm talking about people above my pay grade. Some silver things may or may not like overlook who owns the bar to have upscale conversations upstairs.
Ah,
I would never say the Shadow Lords because they will never be caught dead here. They're just weird that way.
okay.
That's okay. We understand dumbasses, much like they get.
Look, I have no bearing on who patronizes the place upstairs. So
It's okay. I'll tell most of the children, guy. They'll love it here. Their
okay,
unicorn asses will be all over this shit.
okay,
The Fianna will definitely try and drink you under the table or over it, depending on your fancy.
Mhm.
Watch out because at times they forget when they're really, really tipsy about where they are and who they're flirting with.
okay,
It'll be fine.
okay.
If anyone gets to be a little bit too much, I will make sure that somebody's outside in the alley, and we'll come in and help. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It'll be fine, no problem.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, Magpie, is he on repeat now? Or did I
I think
overload
he's a
him?
little confused.
What were you confused about?
You're saying a lot of words that I may have heard in passing, but don't understand.
Well, you know what? We'll have a gentle discussion about tribes and who you should and shouldn't deal with. But at the
Mhm.
same time, I may or may not have my own thoughts and opinions about each tribe,
That's okay.
much like you with your own clans. Because us Bone are kind of like you.
Mhm. That's why we get together. That's
Lower,
why we get along. For the most
yeah.
part.
Well, look, you don't smell like worm per se, which is a good thing. I mean, you have a little undertones and a little undernote, but at the same time, yeah, it's fine. There are some that are just like, oh, sweet Jesus, did you not decide to put on, underarm deodorant or something?
I,
Some
I,
of them have the
I,
worst
I
BO.
I just got this weird vision of you being like this worm taint sommelier, and you're talking about the undertones and the notes of the worm taint.
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong.
Okay.
The tannins. It's always about the tannins.
Okay. Did you get any oak? No oak.
You? No, sense of silver and old money.
Mm.
No, that's all because we know you're dating the adventurer.
Yeah.
So you're fine. Okay. Magnus, anything?
Nothing I can think of at the moment. I mean, you've got pretty much everything Spotter wanted to show you, and I mean, I'll be
You just
honest with
seem to
you, I
be.
really don't think that,
Mhm.
the Shadow Lords are gonna be too upset about coming here. Like, I've had more contact with Shadow Lords than I have any other clan than yours, so it's not like they hate Worm Tainted that much.
Well, look, as long as you deal with the mobsters, you're okay. But once you get into the judges of doom, that's where it's just all bets are off.
Good to know. So stick with the Putanescas.
I mean, that's a whole different side of I don't fucking touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. That, yeah, no, aren't those supposed to be part of yours where they turn around and live the dead or something?
I mean, some of them are.
Mm.
Others are
Ew.
just regular gangsters, and they have contact with other gangsters, and some of those run with your people. So,
Look, Shadowlords, I did the, they're their own thing. I deal with uh, glasswalkers. I could totally deal with because they run around and we help fix cars. Plus, I also find a whole bunch of other shit, and they're great with technology. The Silver Fang are very much the up and ups, the rich. We try to give each other space.
they're the Ventru.
Ew.
No, no, no. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are, oh my God, why? The crazy ones are there, but I like the better ones. The ones that realize where they're at in this world and they're not all royalty, but at the same time, they're nice and decent. Some of them actually turn around and donate, which is good. And then we wonder why the other ones are weird.
Mm.
That's true. We have to steal from the Ventru to get them to put money towards anything good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard that you got some rock and roll, buddy.
Huh?
Not you, him.
Oh.
I mean,
Sorry, the
Allard
spot
knows
man
better
thing
than to
is,
complain.
you're not wrong. Spot man's not going to work. You got to think of something better for you. I mean, Spotter is good. I'm down with that. Ender King's also good too. You can't. That's a classic. Spot man. And it's kind of like you're wanting to do MC Hammer or, CNC Music Factory making me sweat, which is not something I want to do. No. Or kind of
All right,
like,
that was good.
thanks. I mean, unless you're wanting to do the fresh spot and DJ Magnus Sanchez, I mean, that doesn't really work either. But I mean, you come as a pair anyhow.
No, my adopted child is the DJ, not
Mhm.
me.
Sometimes reading chat is a bad thing while I'm doing this. Um, Look, I think Spotter's really good. Let another century come by before you try and change things. I think that's the best thing.
Fine.
Magnus just makes sure he's behind Spotter when he's just like,
So definitely wait, do you want to cut in the table earnings?
What?
which table earnings?
Table earnings. I charge for when I D&D. Always have.
Look, you got something juicy to pass on, that works for me.
That's usually how I get paid.
Perfect.
Okay.
Actual
Oh.
cash, you can keep it.
Ooh. Oh, you're letting me keep the cash?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Sweet. All right. I mean,
okay.
okay.
Hmm.
We're just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think of a better name for you.
Okay. Of
Still want you as my rogue though.
course.
And for all of this, mm, okay. How about if I give you both a level 5? Will that make you feel better?
I mean, it can survive more than a couple hits, so yeah.
Um, Magpie, we all know you can survive more than just a couple hits.
I can. My character can't.
That's because you just need to dodge and roll, my dude. You haven't learned that yet. Dodge and
That's because I
roll.
haven't had XP to actually be able to pay for being able to dodge and roll.
Well, I just said you guys are level 5s. That's more than the 8 XP I give you. So therefore, I think you're better.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That means I gotta level everyone else up too. But you guys get level 5 first, and I will definitely level up Taylor and Theo and Bastion in our next session.
Might be
Which they
down
will
2
all be
people for the
thrilled.
next session.
Which
That's
who,
true.
why are we down? Wait, what? We're
Oh, they didn't
down?
tell you? Oh, yeah, there's not sticking around.
Who's not sticking around?
Bastion and Theo.
Losing my hitter and I'm losing my wizard?
Mhm.
This is
Mhm.
so not wizard.
Mhm.
All right. Ooh. Okay, I have a couple people on standby. Let me try and dig up a couple people.
Mhm.
And then we'll run a couple of sessions and see if the vibe is good.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Ooh. Hmm. Okay, not the get. I have a couple of good friends who are a couple of Gaians that might fit in and vibe.
Okay.
Just make sure we have Taylor on standby so she can swing a dick.
Sure, have no problem with that.
No, especially from what I heard. I heard she was dunking people left, right, and center last weekend.
Mhm.
True.
I'm sad I missed it. I'm actually jelly because I would have turned around and totally been like, I am down. Put me in coach.
Mhm.
Hell, you guys could have gotten level 5 from that alone.
Mhm. I think she was mad. Annabelle was mad at us for crashing the party, and it was the best party that's ever happened at that place.
Annabelle doesn't know what a good party is if they bit her on the ass, turned around, dragged her through the mud, and then turned around and said ta-da in front of, I don't know, some big ass person's house. Seriously.
Yeah. She doesn't have it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're that way, genetics, your
Mhm.
bite. I mean, it just doesn't keep things plump anymore. It's just you put a pin in it and everything goes.
It's
It's fine. It's totally fine. All right.
ugh.
And she kind of listens for a moment, smirks, going, Taylor's having an interesting conversation. I'm not going into that.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
If she wants it to be other people's business, it will be. Otherwise, we don't care.
Yeah, right. Speaking of conversations, as that segue goes in, you've got Genghis on one side, you've got Mark on the other, and Taylor's in the fucking middle.
Of course she is.
Mm-hmm. Genghis is just like, So, so what are you proposing exactly?
No, what are you proposing?
I'm proposing everything, but I don't know if everything's on the table.
And she looks to Mark.
Mars is like, Mr. I can't leave my, I don't know, apartment for how long? Look, I had business and obligations for what, my guy? You see Genghis trying to bolster, trying to come up with the reason. And Mark's just sitting there like,
And Taylor's just like,
look, I think
you can
I
stop
think-
trying to bullshit, okay?
bullshit is my bread and butter.
Yes,
this is
but
how
not
life
here
works.
because we all can suss you out, okay?
And
You're the one with the mommy fetish, okay? So let's deal with this.
I have a fetish of hot women. Thank you.
Uh-huh. That happened to be much older than you.
That just happens because you were born before me.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the only hot woman in this town.
Many would beg to differ. And by many, I mean a lot. You do not know your fan club, do you?
We're talking about you.
I know we're talking about me, but I'm talking, there are other people. I mean, seriously.
I'm sure there are. However, we're talking about you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, gentlemen, you have to come to a consensus.
Mark's just like, yeah. Mark's trying to gently facilitate. You, of course, as always, Taylor, have always the right in whatever you wish to do. I prefer to be with you because I do care about you and love you. I don't love him ever. Period. Done. Genghis is trying not to get upset and offended, and Mark just goes, "No offense, Genghis. I'm not into boys. Men, yes. Boys, no. And you still haven't. What's the word? Oh, right, grown up." And Genghis is like, "Look, I know that I've had a bit of a past. I have had a bit of a time. I may or may not have grown up, but I've never had the opportunity."
And you think this is the opportunity?
I think that with two wise and very adult, very passionate people would be fantastically wonderful to help me see the not only error of my ways, but also to turn around and, help me grow. Mark's just like, And he's, look, I want to make sure that I see an opportunity. I want to turn around and gently broach this opportunity to see where it can go. And, maybe things happen, maybe they don't, but at the same time, it's here. Now, Mark says he doesn't want to do anything with me. I understand that. That's fine. But you didn't say no, Taylor.
She actually gets up, walks on the fucking table, jumps down.
110% valid. Getting you more valid now.
And she looks at both of them and says, "I'll be at the Omni penthouse. Y'all decide what you're going to do." And she walks out and leaves.
Oh, that's valid. Genghis kind of just is like, They don't have much of a stare off because Mark knows exactly where he's going. He's immediately getting up and going after Taylor. Because Duh.
She's rented one of the most expensive hotel rooms in the fucking city, okay?
Yeah, this is absolutely correct. Oh, it takes Mark like 0 seconds to get up and go.
Mhm.
And he was just like, I thought we were having a conversation.
Taylor's a woman of action.
You're not wrong.
And Genghis is an idiot.
You're not wrong. And as Taylor leaves to head towards, Mark's just gonna come right out and go, I'm following you. Boys in there, I'm not getting him. I don't care. We're Omni. We're going.
Yeah, Omni.
Done. So as Taylor and Mark go to the Omni and Genghis is sitting in the bar, still wondering what the fuck. Where is Theo and Seamus?
Well, there's an after the end directly above that bar.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is.
And at the original location, Theo's actually become something of a regular.
Yes, you have been.
So he has set up to meet Seamus there. He's already got a table set up. He's already even like gotten various foods and dishes prepared and ready, as well as Seamus, of course, can order whatever he wants when he gets here.
So how does Seamus arrive?
Well, I mean, now that my driver spotter has become the Underking, I guess I'm Ubering over there, or taking a cab. But I'll just. There is a weight that is very evident on him when he walks up or is led to this table.
The once you come in, I'm gonna say that the hostess, who happens to be a short girl with this fiery pink, bright pink hair, not exactly troll-like going up in the shape, but she's got 2 pigtails.
Hmm.
She kind of bounces to take you, and it's a private room. And she smiles and goes, "What's your favorite drink and food?"
Just a question of love.
No, it's honest. As the day is short or long, depending on the year.
I have a penchant for O positive, but maybe negative or something universal. I think will do fine.
Oh yeah, great.
Nothing sad. Nothing with a sad touch to it.
No, but I was actually talking about drink as in something like, I don't know, whiskey, or if you prefer something else, something like something you had when you were alive.
Oh, I'll be fine without it. Thank you, though.
Oh no, trust me on this. You're gonna want one. Just at
No,
least give me a drink.
you'll have to trust me on this. I'll be fine without it.
Okay. Sure you will. No, you're not. In here. And she will lead you into the room. Hey, Dr. S, did
Oh,
you
that
want
was
stuff
fast.
delivered now?
Yes.
Okay. And she will zip out really quick, zip back in, and by the time Seamus has come completely into the room, the food's all on the table, and she's out and the door's closed.
Exuberant, that one.
Well, I don't know how many of them are actually the Fae, but I would think more Fae than anything else works here.
Understood. I'm glad you reached out. Been meaning to talk to you about some things, but tell me about you. Let me catch up.
Theo will pull the chair out and gesture to it while pouring into a very nice glass with very fine, crystal clear ice, Teeling's single malt Irish whiskey. And it looks like it's one of the older bottles for sure. Cheers.
Cheers. No, clink the glass, but I won't drink.
Something wrong?
We'll get there. I want to know more about what you've been doing. I've heard things.
Oh, well, now I have to know. What things have you heard?
Oh, my friend.
What rumors drift over to Canada?
Well, I've been hearing some very, very, shall we say, touching names that you're associated with. Theo Bell, for instance. Uh,
Can't
Victoria
say I
Ash.
actually know him. That's one that I can get into a bit later. But yes,
All right, all right. I mean, the only one that I have under my belt is Carl Schrecht, but we'll get to that later as well.
I'm so sorry for that, Seamus. Ugh.
So, what is this about? How can I help?
It's not so much help, it's a conversation, as well as wanting to pay you back a little bit, if possible.
Don't know what you would want to pay me back for. I've done nothing but torture you these past decade.
Right, torture. Study this magic, learn this ritual, become more and more and more and more. Poach me from a Malkavian who I'm fairly certain you had killed. Thank you, by the way.
And I'll take the credit for it, sure.
Let's start with, aside from the spread, which you are more than welcome to try. I
appreciate.
promise, it actually tastes.
I assume. I've like I have said, I have heard things about you and your coterie.
This was not even a project of mine. This is just me reaping the benefits of something I didn't even have to really contribute to.
As good Tremere should.
I'm thinking of sponsoring another location, but that'll come with time. And Theo will reach over into his messenger bag, as the doctor's bag has now been retired, and Seamus would notice the difference. And he will take out a tome we haven't seen since early seasons. And he will set it on the table and slide it gently over to Seamus. And opening it up, he'll see it starts off as basic thaumaturgy theory, but then slowly goes into an instructional manual for the path of conjuring. I acquired this some time ago now. Never felt much need to learn what was in it. We copied it into the Chantry, of course. This Chantry had such a piss-poor library you couldn't even call it a Chantry. It's now been fixed, thanks to efforts from myself and the Regent.
Good.
But I wasn't sure what to do with this. It felt special and interesting, but not for me.
The book.
The book. So I'm passing it to you as a gift, Seamus.
Oh, this is going to make my part of the conversation very difficult. I will close it and slide it back. I appreciate it. I do. I think maybe this is better served for your broodmate.
I think she could make some use out of it.
It's an old path, and a lot of the Tremere now don't even know about it. Like it was stolen from us by some maniacal dark force.
What's eating you, Seamus?
Oh, we can get to that. We can get to that. Tell me more about this whole situation that you found yourself in. Theo Bell, Victoria Ash. I've heard something about La Sombra.
I assisted some La Sombra in their path to join the tower.
Hmm.
And with Victoria Ash, well, I didn't expect to be brought into this extent, but I am apparently planning a wedding for her.
I see. And this would be with Tegrius, yes?
It would. I've even already found a location,
Good for you.
a place where
Diligent.
not much happens.
Anything else I should know about you before we take our leave for the night?
No proper way to say this, so I'll simply say it. I'm done with the Camarilla.
Good for you. Taking a stance.
I have plans to go towards Texas, where I'm going to meet up with Baron Suadela and then see if I can establish an Anarch foothold in Austin.
Well, I wish you the best, Theo. I too have come to the realization that I don't have a place in the Camarilla. It's been some time, and I want to say that half of it was my choice, half of it is most definitely not my choice, but here we are. You'll be receiving some of my estate in the future, in some time. I've left what I believe is an ample store to knowledge and baubles that I've collected over the years, things that should help.
You're
I've brought
not
it.
dying, are you?
Well, that is up to the tribunal to decide. But the reason I mentioned Mr. Shrek is because I am going to be taken to stand before the council.
Under what charges?
The anathema of our kind. Shortly after you were created, I did not see eye to eye with my sire. He was not the best of us, and his reign, as it were, had to come to an end, one way or another. I chose the other.
Would you like help?
No, no. You live long enough, boy, you understand that there's always a dog trying to bite you. And someday it'll catch up to you. This is that dog catching up to me. I had my fun with Karna, and I tried to go out with a bang, as it were, you know. I've had a good run, I think.
Would you like me to be there for it?
No. Oh, you've got your own moves to make. You've got a path set out for yourself. I'm proud of you. I was worried that you would be putting around for a bit longer, but you did what you had to do.
The last time you visited, you gave me a passage to read.
Mhm.
I won't say I committed to it every evening, but I read it a fair share of times. I don't know if you were trying to communicate any specific message with it.
I wouldn't be your sire if I wasn't, would I? I have hope for you, Theo. Dr. Smith. You finally are out there carving your own path. That's what I've been waiting for. So I go with the knowledge that you no longer have to call on my abilities or my knowledge. You figure it out on your own.
Well, one way that you can, I'm certain, still hold your head high, because I've had some internal theories about you, Seamus.
It wouldn't be it for me if you didn't.
If this tribunal does put you to death, you can at least die proudly knowing that you were one of the snakes St. Patrick couldn't kill.
I spit right in that man's eye, I did. I don't have anything to regret. I did what I had to do. I always tried to find, not the best, like my sire tried to find, but I tried to find those that could become the best. I think you are at the end of it, and I know I'm glad that the spotter's not here to see it, and I'll kind of like move my hands around to make sure that nobody's in the empty space, because there's always 3 Nosferatu in the room with you.
Yes.
But I am proud of you. You did what you had to do.
Theo will stand up and walk over to him. Do you mind? And pull him into a hug. And in some of the worst Irish Gaelic Seamus will have probably ever heard, because Theo just started learning it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for everything.
The emphasis on the syllable is a little off, but you've got the gist of it. I like it.
My teacher also told me my accent is awful.
Well, yeah, I wasn't going to say anything about that, but you brought it up.
And Theo will actually wipe away just a single small blood tear.
I will put my hand on his face and just be like, hey, no. Isn't that kind of time for us, all right? We all
I'm
make
just as
mistakes.
surprised by my reaction.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, and we all have to pay for them at the end. If the bill always comes due. Yeah. You've treated me to this dinner. It's my turn to pay the tab for my own misfortunes.
Should you survive it,
You'll be the first to know.
I'll keep an ear out.
Good. That's all I ask. And I will actually grab both sides of your face and just bring you in and kiss the top of your forehead. This isn't goodbye. I'll see you again, in one life or another.
Will you at least share one sip of whiskey with me?
I mean, you bought the bottle, boy. Might as well down it. And I will take the whole glass down.
As you take that whole glass down, Seamus, what did whiskey taste like when you were alive?
Dancing, laughter, Maggie, his first true love, in the Highlands, the strait between Ireland and Scotland and England.
As you drink, not only do you feel that, but you remember that luck you used to have when you were alive. That no matter what, everything was going to be all right. It was going to turn out all right. It was going to be fine. As you drink that whiskey, that's exactly what you feel. That hope again, but at the same time, you feel like you've regained something you've lost.
I thought you'd like it.
It's a good year.
Well brewed. Whoever made it knew their whiskey.
No compliments to the brewmaster.
Whoever they may be.
Somewhere in some kind of kitchen in the back will be like, I heard that. She likes it. Fucking A. And I think right now, this is a perfect time to go to break.
All right, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, y'all.
We had a great first half. Now we're on to the second. And we're all at the end. At the after the end, I'm gonna let Dr. Theo tell us what the coder is walking into.
They're walking into the same room, same amount of same amount of chairs at the table, same sort of lighting. Maybe it's a little dimmer than when he was with Seamus. And there is still alcohol, but it's gone from Teelings now to a pint of beer. And he just cheers as everyone else will walk in, and they can see it's already like only a quarter of the beer left. Come on in.
I'd like to read the room.
I want to know how many people Theo's drinking for.
Because as he says, come on in, he'll polish off that last quarter.
Yeah. So I'm going to read the room.
Absolutely.
Let me
Theo,
do
I
a
can-
roll.
Oh, okay. One of the last rolls we're going for. Let's go for it.
Oh,
I'm
right.
gonna
This
do
is
a
an
wits
RPG.
insight to read the whole, like, his vibe and the scene and everything. Mm-hmm.
And I will say that's still only one roll because honestly, Theo probably feels like part of the room right now.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Not for the alcoholic reason.
Nope. Not even
Because he's not really all that drunk.
yet.
He's on the good side of tipsy. That much is
They
obvious.
They haven't brought out the Fey wine yet.
Ten with a crit.
Oh, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and all the saints. Okay, well, you walk into a room that was supposed to be joyful. It was supposed to have
Or at the very least, reminiscent.
There's supposed to be something of, a reunion. And you feel the heavy weight of what could have been a bombshell of a information given to Theo. You can see and feel that melancholy and that heaviness just sink right there in the middle of the room.
Taylor's going to sit down right next to Theo. And when he sets his mug down, she's going to take his hand.
Yes, Taylor?
You're not okay.
No. I'm sad.
Yeah. I'll listen.
Seamus is to be put on trial.
For what?
Diablerie.
Hmm. Meanwhile, it was your clan that created the ritual for group diablerie. Hypocrites much?
And truly, they're not even really kindred.
Well, they sure got one in them, so, they're akin.
My clan would probably hate it, but I think we're closer to Kaitif than we ever are anything else. We just happen to be Kaitif with resources.
Mhm.
So, for the first time in hell, since before my embrace, have I felt like this. And then once more, when my sister passed.
Hmm.
I didn't realize how attached to him I was.
It's funny how those things happen.
I didn't think I would feel this emotion again. I thought it would be taken up by paranoia, rage, and anxiety.
And she'll take her other hand and point to his chest where his heart is. There's still a soft center in there somewhere. You haven't completely lost it yet.
Even if it only beats when I want it to.
Exactly.
And Thea will actually just lean back and then look at the empty table. I can't have this any longer. Jalapeno poppers.
Within 10 seconds, the girl with the bubblegum hair that's in the pigtails comes walking in with a plate full of jalapeno poppers. What do you want?
That'd be for me.
No, I know this is for you. I'm asking what
I
she
would
wants.
love some Old Bay wings.
Ooh. You want to dip at that?
No,
Okay.
I'd like a really good beer too.
What you served me would be excellent for that.
Got it. Is anyone else coming here?
I think the rest of the guys are coming too.
They shouldn't
That's
be
the
long.
point that Magnus walks in.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. What do you want?
Well, that's a greeting. Hello, cousin.
Yes, that's the way to talk to the founder.
Wait, he's not the founder of my family. He is part of the family, yes, but not the
Oh,
founder.
I was more saying the founder of the franchise we're currently standing in.
I was more a funder than a founder.
Fair enough.
What you want? What you need? Come on.
Let's get some carnitas, some albondiga soup, and tacos al pastor.
Okay, do you want anything else?
Magnus looks at the table and sees Theo's like almost emptied beer. He's just like, apparently we're drinking tonight, so give me some Long Islands.
Oh,
Okay. Are we talking top shelf here?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else? Oh wait,
wait. I'm gonna get something in preparation. Shot glasses and a bottle of Malort, please. Spotter's going to be here.
Oh, that says everything. Wait, is his concierge coming too?
I would certainly hope so, but I make no promises. It is Bastion. He sometimes is a bit frivolous.
I will start. We'll start up the girls for the Brazilian. Give me a minute, and she'll head out.
Oh, I think this is a good point for Sparta to come and say, I overheard a little bit. My concierge won't be joining, but I did find this handsome gentleman. And drags over fake Bastion.
And as you see Bastion with a completely different getup than his usual self, and he is wearing makeup and tinted eyeglasses, a completely different hairstyle. He's wearing a nice suit, very expensive shoes, and a lot of jewelry.
My goodness.
Slightly slurred, Theo will look at Bastion and say in Brazilian Portuguese, "Você se parece com uma versão melhorada do Strauss."
Oh, thank you. I have no idea who Strauss is. And
A Tremere out on the coast, western, I think.
A right bastard.
Unimpressive and looks like he belongs in a comic drawn by Rob Liefeld. One of my revenants reads comic books. I've learned a lot in a short period.
See, the compliments are scrapping the bare minimum here. So fine. It's fine. Okay. Hello, everyone. I was about to surprise you, but then this bitch dragged me here and went super fodder.
You look fantastic, Bastion.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a new persona, so to say. And Bastion sits and he looks at the wall. Some room.
In comes the waitress with Taylor's order, Magnus's order, the rum, several glasses, the malort.
You see, Taylor got chicken wings, but they smell of Old Bay.
I just get a couple of dogs.
Full?
What?
I'm saying, do you want full dog? As in, spot
you know where we
pile
are.
on?
Yeah.
I know. Do you want sports ones or no?
Bring a whole mastiff.
I'm not putting a dog I'm not putting a dog on a dog. That's just too much dog.
Y'all made sushi of a roquette before. Don't act like you have standards.
I have standards.
Not
Sif
the
has
chef.
standards. Your mouth doesn't.
Oh my god.
The other thing to point out
it's a good assessment, though I cannot say anything.
The other thing to point out, Bastion, is that this is a different location, different staff.
Oh, I assumed they were our group.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but not completely the same.
Thank you anyway.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And she will head off to go get the rest of the orders.
Yeah, this is just a little persona. My chowder will be arriving shortly. Theo, and I believe that we have a little order for later tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So me and Theo are going to be leaving. As a tree know, we are going to be moving states. I don't know well enough to geography. Kind of like the Motor Center. What's the name of the city? Austin? Yeah, moving there. Talk with Swadella.
I'll be making my way there at the same time. Slightly
if
more
you're going to
direct route.
spend any time in Houston, out of her bag, she takes out a set of keys, passes it over, also takes out a piece of paper and writes down an address. You are welcome to stay there until you get yourself established. That was my home when I got my last PhD.
And just to clarify, was she passing that to Bastion, Theo, or both?
Theo.
Okay. And he will pick them up? Thank you.
Of course.
That
I
takes
just
care
expect
of,
you to return those when you get yourself established.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I do like to visit Houston every now and then.
If you manage to time it right, I may be able to pass the keys back to you as I leave.
Exactly.
I don't expect to spend more than half a year in Houston, if anything.
No, and I just expect you to stay in touch so you can let me know before you plan to leave.
Give me a rough estimate of your location and I will write letters.
Literally, she hands him her business card, and it actually says now Dean of the Department of Archaeology and Anthropology at University of Illinois, Chicago. Got a promotion.
Hopefully you won't be like
Congratulations.
some of the other deans I've had to speak to where they are insufferable.
No, but I am a hard ass.
Well, that's just academia, and he'll put the business card away.
And
then
now I
he'll-
can rub that in Cracius's face because he's still just a professor.
Cracius has to be more careful. And Thea will take one of the jalapeno poppers and dip it into the Chipotle ranch that was brought with it. And it's another one to add to the list. Hadn't had that yet.
Well, that's the main idea that we have, perhaps. I'll be, working as contractor. Anyone wishes anyone killed, and it's a war zone. There will be a lot of killing. It's my whole deal. But what about you three? What are the plans?
My plan is to keep building up the clinic network, make sure that the city stays relatively peaceful.
I mean, peaceful cities, my goal, but safe kindred.
You're going to have your work cut out for you.
Keep our heads down. Keep an eye on the Second Inquisition, and just making sure the next batch of dumbasses are ready.
Dare say, Spotter, you will end up as being one of the most current and up-to-date elders in this city, given who you interact with most.
You say that, but a certain sire of mine is now the keeper.
Congratulations to her.
So, yeah.
You surround yourself with yet another important figure.
Oh, man, but this means I just can't act up at Lyceum anymore.
The Under King's court grows.
Fair.
And I, for the first time in a very long time, am going to enjoy my summers off.
That's a development.
Right? Yes. I actually am going to Monaco next week for a little vacation. And yeah, it should be fun. And then coming back and prepping to review curriculum for the upcoming semester for my professors.
That's fortuitous. Well, we are not quite close to Christmas, but I'm feeling like a gift-giving mood as parting gifts for you three.
So help me, if it's those damn mugs, I'm going to smash them all.
It's the second time tonight someone says the exact same phrase.
I'll take hers.
Oddly enough, I'll also throw my hat in the ring for hers. There are Tremere who need to practice molding clay.
I wasn't even sure recycling was possible, but well.
Oh
anyway.
no, I'm going to use it as examples of what not to accomplish.
Okay, so first little treat, and he puts a little card in the table, passes up to Taylor. These are a few contacts. It's a small agency. It's settled in Europe. A few of my prodigies of the Plumer decided to stay here.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they got a few good boons out of the court of Paris. A few people that were not from there. One of them got a boon from Savion himself. So they're establishing a little thing there.
Excellent. Thank you for this.
Is it only the ones that he slept with that wanted to stay?
No.
That's more surprising than anything else.
None of them slept with him. I was in their asses.
It's funny. That's actually one city I've actually never been to since Embrace.
Paris?
Mhm.
It's a shit show.
I'm sure it is.
That many
Most
Toreador.
cities are.
Yeah.
I'm
Well-
sure given its revolutionary history, there's also a decent amount of brouhaha.
There is not. Francois is very, very, very against Bruhan most times.
Yes, but trust me, there's plenty. He just isn't aware of them.
Or their Toreador.
Right.
As if it was
There's
hard.
plenty. Yeah, because there is a large contingent of anarchs that hide out in Paris and run amok.
Theo will take one of the shots of Malort and grimace.
Ooh,
Somehow worse than when food tasted like ash.
Well, continuing, it will be very quick. Magnus, he gives Magnus another card that's from a DVD shop. I'm passing to you the duty and the honor of weekly movie nights with the Gargoyles.
Okay. I will do that.
Yes, they have a terrible taste in movies. Make it worse.
I can do that.
And for Spotter, he actually grabs another card and gives to him. This one is a little someone I know that's going to be working in tandem with my plans Orlats to have Chicago be a little more peaceful. This one is in Indianapolis, but they have recently acquired a base in Gary. It's one of her shower.
Okay. Thank you.
You might want to be there and go there. She's a very traditional Toreador. Yes, I'm sending a Nosferatu for that. I'm still me.
I'm in.
And Theo, your gift to come with the travel.
Very well.
Yeah, my new hireling, my chowder, is very. She has a very Tremere mentality. You two are gonna bounce off each other like crazy.
That
And
just
what
makes
about
me more
Neely?
worried.
I am talking with Neely and Paola, and we will be going to keep in contact. He is interested in the ventures that are going to be happening there, and if there is any place for him, I'll let him know.
Well, I wish you both the absolute best. Truly. And I hope that you are able to keep true to yourselves, no matter where your paths lead.
As best we can.
You're gonna get the news regardless.
Of course. I have eyes and ears almost everywhere.
Yes,
there's quite the
definitely what I
active
meant.
garden in Texas, okay?
Isn't there? Oh,
Thank you for the warning.
Yeah,
It's all right. They're good people. They're good people.
one of the favors, one of the 15 that you owe me, Taylor. I'll call you and you give word whenever I'm going to some place.
Yes,
There's a
it's
garden
fine.
there.
It's fine.
Yeah. And Bashan actually takes a shot of my lord. He drinks. Okay, I instantly regret this. Holy fuck.
See, I don't understand men that hear something is awful and then decide they've got to test that.
Yeah.
That just seems like idiocy.
I'm not exactly the
And she
pinnacle of
pushes the shot
masculine-
glass away from her. She's not fucking drinking that nasty shit.
It tastes like smoker oil. What the fuck?
Spot will take it.
I believe it's the camaraderie built through suffering, although I am not
Yeah,
exactly
no.
the pinnacle of
I mean, I'm all
masculinity.
about pain and suffering for real, for real, for real. But that is just uncalled for.
At one
I-
point, Magnus, back me up here. At one point, this was the only thing we could drink.
This is true.
I'm more just amazed that it's still being drunk even after better spirits have been invented.
Oh, it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, passage into the afterlife after drinking this.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
If you survive, you're welcome to Chicago.
Mm-mm.
I feel like that's an alcohol that could embrace someone.
No.
Yeah.
Because see, I'm gotten to the point now where like I can really taste shit. Like
Mm.
really, like I can really taste shit. No, I'm not. I'm
Outside
not
of these walls.
hmm Yeah, no, I'm not touching that because that's going to be horrible.
Mm.
I can smell it. It's very herbal.
Yes, in many ways, you'd almost prefer if it just tasted like everything else that we eat and be
Mhm.
ash.
Yeah.
Ash would have less of a flavor.
Mhm.
Bashan actually takes his room. This thing is almost 50% alcohol, and it tastes better.
And Taylor takes a drink of her beer.
Well,
Mm.
it has been a pleasure.
Mm.
Yes.
It felt like 10 years and 2 months at the same time.
Mhm.
Ah. Right.
It was good actually getting to know you, Bastion.
Right?
I've said that all along, Bastion.
But it was great to know all of you.
Mhm.
Taylor, know you truly. And
I know. I mean, there will always be the weekend in Morocco.
Yeah, there will. But
That just sounds like you're setting up for a sequel.
No.
hmm,
No.
we've been there, we've done that.
Exactly.
But, it works better this way.
It's better to
Mm.
not get stuck in the past. You always move forward.
Exactly.
Amen, I guess.
I have added more feathers to caps, knowing all of you, than I had the entirety of my living and unlife before I met you all. And the first thing we did was establish a princedom. Although the truest highlight for me will always be that I can brag about taking out a Nick Tuku.
Yes, you can.
And warn against them.
And
ward
made
against
ward
them.
against them.
Although I think the gargoyles will know me for a different reason.
And restored their memories. You
I'm
did
gonna
great work, Theo.
I'm gonna slowly start doing that all across the country.
May as well.
Let's see how
And
many
broker
gargoyles.
some awesome deals with other nosses.
I dare say Austin's going to be rather built when I'm done. I hope to come back and see that Chicago has improved just the same.
Well, we'll know when you come back because we'll all be able to talk to the city again.
That trick you do is really fucking weird, man.
And when you come back, you'll be able to enjoy the sex again.
Mhm.
Instead of
Well,
just pretending.
I was about to say, faking it won't be the worst sin in the world. Plenty of people fake it every time.
Mhm.
Oh, look at you get an expert now.
And Theo will actually, as he's bringing another jalapeno popper to his mouth, he'll mutter so everyone hears, so it's not really muttering. Well, you don't need ropes when you have shadows.
I have stories to tell you, Theo.
I look forward to hearing any tips, Bastion.
I have thanks.
What will your new name be?
Oh,
I'd like to get used to saying it.
I was thinking in Virgil. Yeah, because Bastion's not really a name at all. Like it's a contraction of my actual name because a lot of gringos back in the 30s and 40s couldn't say it.
Hmm.
And so it's Sebastian, and now it's Bastian. But there is another Brazilian, it's called Virgulino, and that's a very difficult name for a lot of people, but Virgil is close enough.
Okay.
Theo will just say illiterate white dumbasses in Portuguese.
It's hard sometimes, I understand.
Hmm.
And Bastian is literally in that phrase with a lot of contempt.
Mhm.
If I can learn the language, it shouldn't be hard for anyone.
So, what's going on with Annabelle, Bastian?
Well, she
I saw you
is,
talking with her at her party.
well, blood-bounded to the wazoo first.
Of course.
Dominated like nothing else. Second, presence definitely third, and afraid as shit. She's being kept in an illusion of being the one controlling Elena, entertaining her, to guarantee that she will not destroy the city, most likely planted by Elena herself.
Wow.
Yeah, Elytra will take Annabelle in. She will help with both the bloodbound and as well as undoing things. Elytra is the one that taught me that little trick of going back into the past with aspects.
Nice.
She is very versed in our disciplines, can do things others cannot.
All right.
So well on the way to another pawn being captured.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. We've not all of you are privy to this information, but I did make a promise to the city of Chicago. I would read it from Elena. It will take a long time, but it will. Mainly for my vengeance reasons, but yes.
That's the kindred way. It benefits you and others. Oh, convenient.
Cannot be caught dead doing a good deed.
Mhm.
Good Glock is my brand.
Mhm.
So, has anyone had any word about anyone coming?
I've been putting out feelers. I haven't heard back yet, but I got onto some of the others, including the Wolf Pack, to reach out and, put out word that Helena has outlived her usefulness.
Hmm.
We'll see what comes of that.
Has Spotter heard anything, given he has 2 connections at the court?
No, not yet.
Okay. Nothing.
Well, you know, the tower. They move like
Mhm.
coal molasses in January.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unless you happen to be a Bruja that popped a Ventru off, then shit happens real fucking quick.
Oh, yeah, suddenly,
Suddenly.
suddenly they're the height of expediency.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, just for you all to have the information if you want to pass it along, I was never told to keep it secret. I have now found the rough location for the wedding of Victoria Ash.
Hmm.
Oh?
Tehran.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
Noth- Currently, nothing happens there. Its history and things that have happened have been a lot. But currently, nothing. So it is the best place for it.
That
It
thing
is
will
going to be
suck.
crawling with fucking Banu. Absolutely crawling. It is in the heart of their homeland.
Mhm.
That can be very fucking bad because they have a schism.
Something I will pay attention to. I am the wedding planner, after all,
Yeah.
and I will uphold that duty regardless of what side of the tower I'm on.
There's going to need to be Justicars and Archons present, for real.
Absolutely. I think
Like
they would
all
need.
of them, if
I
possible.
I think if the Camarilla is smart, they will also hire independent contractors where they can.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I will probably have to push for it hard because we've learned the tower isn't smart.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just don't mention I killed Peterson. Might not go too well with them.
We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened to Peterson.
Plane
Mhm.
accident.
His plane went just disappeared.
Yeah. Well,
Multi engines. Damnedest thing.
good enough.
Couldn't have happened to a more deserving asshole.
Hmm.
Seems to be a trend with most of the older ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, they got to be old and eventual by being a nice person.
Mhm.
That's true.
That is true.
Very true.
Perhaps one day we'll all meet a unicorn. A respectful venture.
Oh, Bendusar was completely respectful, and then he made sure that my ex-removed nephew showed up.
Mhm.
So what we're
Because
hearing is he was
all Venture are fucking assholes. Okay.
so he was performatively respectful
No, he was respectful. He was.
to your face.
I think
Yeah.
they select for being assholes.
They do.
honestly, After
They
having
do.
seen, after having seen and been a part of Loden's court for so long, they select for assholery.
Mhm.
That's why I never felt bad whenever you talked about bleeding
It's
Ballard.
going to be a shame when his library burns down.
Oopsie.
You know, these
if
things happen sometimes.
if you can see if some of the books may be recovered.
Oh, literally, it's all fucking K-Knight history.
Oh,
It's all it is. He's a fucking K-Knight scholar.
Cuthbert Beckett's a better resource for that anyways.
Exactly. And plus,
it off.
everything of any worth in Bindusara's library, Cuthbert's already stolen. Okay?
Hmm.
If anything happens to survive, please send it my way. I'll still read it.
We'll see.
Even though I'm not K-Knight.
Because I totally gave him more than what he gave me. So, yeah.
And then he took some back when he handed it to you.
Exactly. Exactly. So I'm going to fuck his shit up. Because that's the Bruja way.
And don't worry, it's okay. You're just enacting tradition. Bruja and Ventrue have fought for centuries.
For centuries. What the fuck?
Spray paint, that's for Carthage there, just for rubbing a little more.
Even though when I come back from Monaco, Magnus and I and a few others from the garden are going to be doing a ritual.
Oh.
And we will no longer bear our clan's curse.
Fuck me running.
No. But thanks for the offer.
More is the expression, Taylor. You're not nearly sadistic or Italian enough for me.
That's why you got Capone shit.
Oddly enough, she will be staying in Chicago for a time, but I dare say, what's the term? There will be trysts.
So we'll just
Ooh.
occasionally wake up an hour earlier than we did before.
I'll try to visit when I can.
Please do.
Oh,
Both of
same.
you. Both of you.
Same. Yeah, absolutely. Need to check things up here, see if things are going well.
I always recommend keeping your havens wherever you go, because that way, if you ever cycle back, you have a place to stay.
Mhm.
Exactly.
As long as you pay the property taxes, make sure someone goes in once a month or so
Keeps
to
it
clean
up.
things up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Polo will doing all that for me, financially speaking. Wanna tag along till that?
I could be persuaded.
It's a good idea.
Hmm.
I've done it for a long time. I literally have places all over the place.
Oddly enough, part of going to Austin, I feel, is going to be me branching out into the rest of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I feel I haven't truly, aside from one trip to Vienna, I haven't seen outside the United States.
You should travel some before you set your routes.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend it of all. Travel some before you set down your roots. You'll know when you find your home.
I will keep it in consideration, but I know my methodologies
I
don't always
understand.
line
You have
up.
to do what's right for you, but it's just a recommendation.
Hmm.
It never hurts to have experience.
I'm inclined to agree.
Mhm.
And he'll finish off the jalapeno poppers.
Mhm. No.
If you all had to hazard a guess, what do you think the most under threat our group has been? Because it wasn't the Setites.
No.
They were pathetically easy. But
I'd say the
I can't.
Niktuku.
Probably the Niktuku.
And even then, only when it was directly
Or
in front
Khalil.
of us.
Mm-hmm.
But even
It's
then,
literally when one of us is in the line of fire.
ironically, I think once we separate, stuff like that will happen less.
Probably.
Although I dare say anyone would be a fool to try and go after any individual from the group.
Please, I
even
have a flaming
afterwards.
sword and an ice sword now.
Mhm.
They are fucking badass. Thank you, Magnus. But literally.
That reminds me of a book one of my revenants reads. Something Salvatore. I can't remember the author's name.
Mm-hmm. Part of why I'm wearing this. Cousin said it was an extra fee for last minute work.
Oh.
A tie-dye shirt?
It's not traditional tie-dye.
Mm-mm.
I know she grabbed something and just kind of squeezed it out over the shirt. It was white. I couldn't see what she grabbed. Apparently, I'm too banal for that.
Oh. It's even face shit.
No, she offered me the freaking sword, so of course I took it, you know. The ice one on top of the flaming one, because I'm like, that's fucking cool.
Literally.
Just don't make too many ice puns if you kill someone with the ice sword.
I have no idea when I'm ever going to use that, but you know, they're cool.
Perhaps they could be for ritualistic purposes.
Absolutely, they can.
Theo says with
Absolutely.
the usual magic obsession glint in his eye.
Just for the love of God, don't ask me for more statues then.
No,
Thank
I
you.
believe we're done with those, Bastion.
Thank you.
Maybe rainy day fund, but nothing more.
No.
I don't think we'll need that kind of thing going forward. The cities, anything that comes to the city, we probably are better off keeping our heads down than trying to take head on.
Yes. There's very little that would be bothersome to us at this moment. And I don't think that even the things that would be bothersome should be treated like we did before.
It's rather hard for elders to truly feel threatened, unless it's someone on equal standing.
Well, my chowder is, he looks at his clock, is a few minutes to come by. Theo, do you want to grab anything in your haven?
No, I think I'm mostly packed up. The Revenants have probably finished the last little bits.
Yes, amazing child, that one. Completely psychotic. I would love her.
Hmm. I'll be careful with what we talk about.
There is a gentle knock on the door. Is it okay to come in?
That
Sure.
did not sound like your child there, Bastion.
No, it didn't.
And in slowly comes Evie
Hmm.
without a hat. And she will just smile and go, I just come from talking to your mother.
Mhm.
You'll never believe who just came into the city.
Do tell.
What is it? Her name is Lucine.
Shit!
She is not alone.
I'm so
Oh.
glad I'm going out tonight.
She has an entourage of at least, I believe it is 7 or 8 people. They're known as
Alistairs?
yes, that we.
Oh,
Oh,
damn, she brought a
fuck.
squad.
I am so relieved I am leaving.
Maybe
gonna
you
need
can get in
popcorn.
touch with Elytria. Tell her to get Annabelle out tonight.
I will pass the message.
Magnus, I would like to at least go this weekend away from here, please.
Magnus gets up and goes over, gives Evie a kiss. He's like, we can definitely head out of town.
And she has a third eye, yes?
Oh, she has no covering, and you can see.
Yeah, Theo's eyes keep going to it in a sort of weird mix of drunken astonishment and confusion.
I heard tell her you have a new sword.
Yeah, I have 2.
Ooh.
I have 2. One that literally lights up on fire and can literally do 2 different fire attacks, and then one that lights up with ice and can do 2 different ice attacks.
If you would be so accommodating, I would love to show you how to do it without having to have magic. If the fey magic.
Oh, really?
What? It's called the Samael.
Excellent. I would love to learn that.
Theo suddenly will seem a little bit more drunk somehow, as he will then lean forward and look Taylor in the eyes. He's not even hiding it. Do not turn down that offer, Doctor.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not at all.
And then Theo will turn and look at her, and honestly more look into her third eye than the other 2. I didn't know.
You're so fucking oblivious.
We were doing a lot, and I would assume, and he'll turn and look at Magnus, that there was efforts to keep me in the dark.
I didn't want to have to, find out the hard way you were one of the hardliners, so...
No, it was wise. When you first met me, I would have turned her in a moment.
And this is why...
Seamus wouldn't have even kicked that habit from me at that point. It took a lot of outreach to others for me to change my stance on certain things.
Oh, I think it's more of your lady friend. We have had dogs.
She has mentioned you.
Of course she has. I know many people.
Keep up the fine work. You're the first I've ever encountered.
Probably the last, but that's okay. We all know you. But we need to go because I'd like to get a little bit of a head start because from what I understand, Kevon is already welcoming her into the city.
Yes. Okay. Well, gentlemen,
that will take some time, but let's. Yes. And Theo will actually gather up, and he'll just say out loud, double espresso shot latte to go.
Make it at a quadruple, and for me as well.
They are already waiting for you when you are ready to leave.
Yeah, and Taylor's literally texting both Mark and Genghis and saying, let's get to the airport. We're heading to Monaco a little early.
Hey, boys, change a fucking plan.
Yeah, and Bastian would also be texting and literally like, so, would you like kidnapping someone tonight?
Done. As the coterie gets up to make their ways and to do things,
This is where
It
we
is-
end our story.
it is my distinct honor and pleasure to say thank you all for being here to enjoying this chronicle.
Mhm.
I'd like to thank all of my players. I'd like to thank all of my guest players. And I would like to thank all of you who have come here to watch what started off pretty much almost 2 years ago
Mm.
and ending tonight. So thank you so much. Mama, if you don't take this out, I'm going to
I'm
start sobbing.
taking it. I'm taking it. While Junie becomes a tearful, blubbering mess. We love her.
Just means it was real.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight for our chronicle finale of Vampire the Masquerade Chicago Hidden City. It has been an intense story from start to finish, and we have wrapped it on a good ending note. The coterie is disbanding a bit. 3 of them will remain. So there'll still be a coterie of sorts. But yeah, and that's where we leave it. So do join us on the Discord. That is where we hang out when we are not streaming, and you can absolutely chat with us in our public chat for this game on our Discord and ask questions and everything. We will not be doing a streamed Q&A next weekend. We're not. We're just wrapping this up. We can all use a little summer break, okay?
Be weird to have Saturdays back.
Yeah, it'll be weird to have Saturdays back. But yeah, so do join us on the Discord. That is also where we post our casting calls. Right now, there is an open and ongoing casting call for Call of Cthulhu 7E that streams on Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern. They will be having some sessions in June, so you want to be, tuning in for that. But you definitely, if you're interested in playing Call of Cthulhu, you need to sign up to be a guest for Tiss's game because it is a lot of fun, y'all. It's crazy and fun and shenanigans and just amazing. And they had a freaking character death, and it was shocking because it was your innie, not your outies character. And his characters always have the best death saves. It's ridiculous, and it happened. Okay.
Guess he really
Well,
is outie now, huh?
Now we just say most of his characters have decent death
Yeah,
saves.
but now he can just come back as someone else, a descendant or something. So yeah.
I'm here to avenge my brother.
I'm here to avenge my brother, my father. But the thing about Tiss's games is if you are signed up as a guest for her Call of Cthulhu game, you get added to the cast chat, and she literally will tag all the folks in that room leading up to a session and being like, okay, who's playing this week? And guests can play as often as they're available. So you can basically become core cast, okay? If you want to. And of course, there is going to be on Monday another casting call going up, posted by Ravnos Archon. I'm not going to spoil it. Y'all got to be in the Discord to figure it out. But it's coming Monday. I approved it today.
As one of the streamers in that
Message
chat,
to Ravenos now.
as one of the other streamers in that chat, y'all should really check this out.
You should. It's going to be
gonna
awesome.
be fun.
Yeah. And of course, do check out our back episodes on YouTube. In a few days, this will be up and the entire chronicle will be on YouTube. for your enjoyment. We also have a variety of World of Darkness games that we post to our YouTube channel on McStabber Studios. And we have some independent games, some other systems and games that we have run as well, and some storytelling and streaming advice as well, if you're interested in that. So do check out the McStabber Studios YouTube, and also the London Esoteric Society YouTube is where Tis posts her content for her streams. And she has a D&D 5e campaign on there called Ishbel that she ran with us. She's got her London Esoteric Society, which is her Call of Cthulhu game. And she's got a variety of other games that she's run on her channel too. So give some love to both channels on YouTube, and it's totally free to subscribe to those. I'm just saying, it's free. It's just a click of a button. And do check out our friends who not only tell amazing stories with us here at McStabber Studios, they do awesome things on their own channel. Junie Von Esch, what you got going on?
Trying not to cry. I was actually doing cross stitch today. That is, ironically enough, saying I could be meaner.
You could be meaner.
God. Anyhow, I also turn around and choke yarn. I'm finishing up St. Jude's, which got to do 2 cupcake smashes today. We have 100. We have 100 down. We have 4 more to go for at least a goal of 500. I have plenty of cupcakes. I will be streaming up until my father comes here tomorrow. So if you could throw some money by means, torture me with cupcakes or whatever. If I'm not here,
It's for the kids, y'all. It's for St. Jude.
not wrong. It is all
Yeah.
for St. Jude. I see nothing. It goes right into Tiltify, goes right to them. If I'm not here or I'm not there, you know what I'm saying. Then I'm at Ravenous Archons, which I may or may not be showing up on a Monday.
Pretty soon.
soon.
Pretty soon.
Not this Monday. But maybe the Monday
Because he's
after
going through
that.
the session zeros, right? For the characters for Star Wars.
Yeah. So, well, no, not Star Wars. I'm not doing Star Wars. I'm doing, I believe, Legend of the Five Ring.
Oh,
I've never played
excellent.
that game before.
Be mindful what clan you pick from that. Holy crap, there's some differences.
I'm sure. I've never played the game. I have absolutely no reference whatsoever.
It's fun.
But
It's fun.
I've seen it played. I've never played it, and I don't know the
Yeah, Ravenous
differences of
Archon
it.
just says new game with every guest. That's fucking fantastic.
So I'll be, I believe, on the 8th. So yeah, if I'm there, you'll see me. If I'm not on Ravicos Archon's channel, then I'm here. Now actually going to be a player again. And I might actually do some storytelling when I come up with a new chronicle. People have been throwing out anarchs. Now I've been told possibly werewolves. I'm not sure what story I'm going to be telling next. But I'm just happy you all came to watch this story, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. So that is what Junie is up to. And she's about to become a player again, besides the Friday game, because Dark Ages is coming soon, y'all. If you've
Fuck
been
the
here since the
Tremere.
beginning of this, I know, fuck the Tremere, because we're doing the fucking convention at the Woods for the final Dark Ages season. Yeah.
As someone who just finished playing a Tremere, fuck the
Tremere. Okay, fuck the Tremere.
Theo's the most minority of Tremere ever because he's fucking progressive.
Yeah.
The rest of them are controlling monsters. But yeah, fuck the Tremere, especially in Dark
controlling
Ages.
Little shits.
And in Dark Ages, they don't have the reputation, so you can hack on them publicly and no one cares.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
You could say that, but I'm going to get, there's a thing that's going to happen to all of the Assamites, so I'm fucked.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not in
you
a
are.
good way either.
Yeah, by lore, you're fucked.
That's why I think a Gwen joins the Bahari.
Wait,
Fuck
blood
these
curse?
Canaanites, all of them.
I know nothing about it. I don't have it. I'm not even Indra. I'm not even Canaanite.
But do check out Ravnos Archon. As we're talking about, he is doing a special series right now where he is showing Session 0 character creation for a variety of games. It's It's very interesting. I saw one last week that he did with his friend Bear, who ended up doing Star Wars. So that was really interesting. And that's like an old game from like the 80s for real. And I was like, oh my God, this is like really cool creating the character like this. But it was very cool. And it's like Hot Ones, but with dice instead of chicken. Yes, exactly. It was very cool. Because it was some interviewing of the player and also building the character. It was a lot of fun. It was a
Shit,
lot of
that
fun to
does sound
watch.
fun.
Yeah, that does sound
Mhm.
fun. That does sound fun. I'm free on Mondays, I'm just saying. But anyway.
I can probably switch some stuff around.
I'm free.
Well, if he ever needs more candidates, he's got them.
I know, right? So check out Ravnos Archon's channel. As he says, he likes to run games that are not D&D, so give him some love on his channel. And then we got Psycha Shire. She is playing a Tremere, of all fucking things. In
Hey,
our
they're fun to
Friday
play, they
game
just
of
suck.
Vampire the Masquerade V20 for Dust We Are. Yeah, she plays Margot the Tremere, but she is also a streamer on her own channel where she plays video games most evenings of the week, so you can check her out. And then Cirque Lunicus, he is our resident Twitch bard. He plays Simon, the Toreador, in Vampire the Masquerade V20 for Dust We Are on Fridays. And he also does a variety of things on his own channel, typically in the mid to late afternoons. He typically streams around that time block of the day. And he will do art, he'll do music, he'll do dancing, he'll do gaming, he'll do a variety of things. And right now he's also doing charity streaming for St. Jude. So do check him out too. Okay. I love that we have so many folks here that do charity streams. I do. I love that because, helping out kids, helping out those that need it is important. Okay. But truly, check out our friends because they contribute so much to our community and we want to give back to them. Okay. Um, if you would like to check out our merch, we have a variety of items available in our Zazzle shop. You need to make sure you are signed in if you're checking those out to an account on Zazzle and make sure your settings are set right so that you can actually see our listings because some of our listings had to be rated adult per Zazzle policy. Okay. Like our Camp Wish a Motherfucker Would Camp Counselor t-shirt. It's an amazing t-shirt, but some reason kids can't see cuss words on the internet. I'll just leave that there. So anyway, make sure you have your account set for seeing adult items so you can see our awesome stuff that has a few swear words on it. Okay. And then, of course, if you would like to support this amazing crew here who gave you season after season of amazing story, make sure you show your biddies, y'all. Bits and donations are given to our players here at McStabber Studios. If you would like to support the studio itself, you can do so by subscribing here on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription a month. You might consider giving that to us if you love our content. And otherwise, if you don't want Twitch to be a horrible pimp that takes nearly half your money before we see a penny, you can buy Mama a coffee. Our coffee link is in chat right now. And if you're unable or uninclined to give financially, valid. We're not going to judge. You can support us for free by going to YouTube and subscribing, as I mentioned before, which is free, to both channels, the McStabber Studios YouTube and the London Esoteric Society YouTube. Make sure you click the little bell so you get notifications on YouTube when we post new content because we're all basically posting content pretty regularly on our channels. And when you're viewing content on YouTube, just make sure you hit the thumbs up like on the video you're watching and type a comment of 5 words or more. And it can be about anything, anything. That teaches the YouTube algorithm that our stuff is engaging. And that will lead more people to view our stuff because it puts us higher in the search rankings and pushes us out onto front pages of people who watch TTRPG content. Okay. And that draws eyes to our stuff, and that draws people to watch our videos. And then they see, oh, there's a link to Discord. Let me join that. And then they join the Discord after watching some videos. And then they end up participating in the community. And then they start playing in some games. And then some of them get a bug to run a game or two. And it grows our community. Okay. A number of our people that are in streams now came to us through YouTube. So we appreciate everyone who does that engagement on our videos. And if you would like to support us for free, that is a great way to do it. And you're not chatting to the void over there when you're typing comments. We will respond. We will react to comments. We will respond to them if they need a response. So we do read every comment, y'all. So do that if you can. Okay. It only takes a few minutes of your time. And coming up over the next week, with this gone, we're starting to lighten up a little bit for summer. We really are. And I know it's not officially summer yet, but we're going into the summer season. So what we have next week, there's no stream on Wednesday because Dark Ages doesn't start back until the 10th of June. And we have Vampire the Masquerade V20. Season 4, Episode 2 of For Dust We Are, because they just kicked off their new season last night. They'll be back on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm sure everything is fine as the room is on fire around them. And of course, on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, Tiss and her crew will be back with London Esoteric Society. I can't wait to see if Ureni comes back and plays someone different.
Coming back as his own twin brother.
Yes. Oh, that'll be great. So that's at 3 p.m. Eastern on Saturday. And then, like I said, Dark Ages starts on the 10th. So not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. So y'all, that's what we got. It's slimming down now where we're only going to have 2 to 3 streams a week. But that's okay, because all of us have been putting in some hard work in this story, and we could use the break. Have some Saturday evenings free. And that might mean we're able to do more Zoom chats in our Discord community. So, you know it. Ureni said you know it. Oh, my goodness. And lastly, I'm going to tell you, please take care of yourselves, y'all. We dealt with some heavy stuff tonight in this finale. We really did. There was some interesting, lighter things, but also some, like literally even some things we're dealing with consent and if we're, within relationships and stuff, and then also dealing with loss and moving on, those kinds of things. And if you are struggling with things that have caused you to start spiraling with your mental health, I want you to reach out and get help. Okay. I want you to lean on your support network if you have one. I want you to get in touch with providers if you have them to get on their schedules. Okay. And if you don't have that and you need emergency crisis support, you can either go to an ER, contact, emergency services, or reach out to a helpline. Right now in chat, there's a list of organizations you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The people that staff those lines are trained to deal with your crisis. Oftentimes, they are people who have dealt with your crisis or something incredibly similar, and they want to pay it forward and help other people navigate that situation. Okay. And let me tell you something. I work as a registered nurse. I literally am in the business of helping other people because I want to. Okay. And these people also are helping other people because they want to. And when someone wants to help you, you are never a burden to them. Okay? So do not think you have to deal with this alone. You do not. Humans are social creatures, and we are meant to be able to rely on one another for survival. Please reach out for help if you need. And if you are not in our Twitch chat when you're hearing these words come out of my mouth, or you are struggling with your mental health and you're doing other things, or you happen to be outside of the US and you're struggling with your mental health, I want you to go to findahelpline.com. That website, you can quickly navigate based on your location, which is a simple drop down on their front page, immediately to resources available to you in your location. And they cover over 140 countries worldwide. So please get the help if you need it. Okay. And as I said, I'm a registered nurse. I'm going to tell you, you got to take care of the mind and the body because they work hand in hand. As one goes, the other goes. And as one heals, the other heals. Okay. Seriously, take your fucking meds, drink your water, get some sunshine when you can, but wear sunblock. Seriously, SPF 50 minimum. Okay. Because you only get one skin in your lifetime and you need to fucking take care of it because skin cancer fucking sucks. Okay. And make sure you're getting vaccinated. If you need vaccines, go get them. If you aren't sure, go to a primary care and get a titer drawn to see what you have immunity to and what you don't. So that way you know what you need. Okay. Get your records checked by your primary care and find out how long it's been since you've had a Tdap. Okay. Seriously. Um, get vaccines if you need them, especially here in the US, because they are literally trying to undermine vaccine releases and all that shit here. And they're screwing with fucking pediatric vaccine schedules. And they're trying to fuck up everything with vaccines because for some reason, they want the population sick as shit. Probably to make, the big healthcare systems and the fucking insurers and the fucking drug manufacturers fucking richer. That's what we're living in here. Okay. So get that shit done while you can. It's real fucking important. Okay. And please, 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 please. The last thing I'm going to say, because y'all know mama's political as fuck. Literally, make sure you are registered to vote. Make sure your registration is still active. Okay. Make sure you have signed up for mail-in voting if your state allows mail-in voting. Participate in your primaries if they haven't already passed in your state. Participate in special elections that are off on its dates, okay? Participate in those. Those have notoriously low turnout. Please participate in special elections because those are usually fucking important. They're filling a vacant seat somewhere. They're literally changing your state's constitution, that kind of shit. Okay, so please participate in that. Real important. And then make sure you're participating in the fucking midterm elections in November. If you can do mail in, do mail in. If you can vote early, vote early. Okay? If you have to go the day of, please be careful because I'm telling you, there are going to be feds in blue cities that are in red states trying to snatch people that look like they might be immigrants to them because they've legit been practicing in blue cities across the country. And our justice system is too fucking slow to stop them. Almost like it was set up this way. So please, vote. It is real important we do not lose momentum. It is real important a fire stays lit under our fucking asses. Because the fascism ain't lessening. They're just not reporting on it as much. Because the media's been bought, y'all. Yeah. So literally do that. And if you voted for Republicans in the last few elections, you can fuck off. Because even if you have buyer's remorse now, because now it's affecting you, you can fuck off. I'm sorry, people that voted for him every fucking time the last 3 elections, you don't get my sympathy. You knew you were voting for someone who said he could just grab him by the pussy because he was famous. You knew what you were voting for and you didn't care. If you voted third party in the last presidential election, thinking you were protesting, you did not save a single person in Gaza. Not a one. Many more have died since. Because Israel isn't going to stop. They want all that fucking land. You can fuck off. If you abstained in the last presidential election, because more people didn't vote than actually voted. So there were more people that couldn't vote for Trump, but also couldn't vote for a woman of color. So they chose not to vote at all. That tells me you're a racist piece of shit. And probably a sexist too. And if you're a woman that abstained, you have some internalized misogyny, dear. So, y'all can fuck off. For the rest of us, look out for one another. Be aware of what's going on in your communities. Be alert. I hate to say it, but be vigilant. And take care of one another. Okay? The only way we get through this is to literally fight it every which way we can. And that means we might have to shelter some people. That means we might have to do some work on the ground. But it also means we all have to fucking vote. Because if we don't change control of Congress in November, democracy is literally dead in the US. And we have become a fascist state. That's the risk. Said with all sincerity. Y'all have a good night.